You guys didn't trail in the first half. Did it make a difference being able to have come into that second half even?
I think it helped us offensively, and it just made us just play harder. I think Coach came into the halftime and just said to continue to play hard. We had gave up, I don't know how much we were up by, probably 12, a 12-point lead, and we just had to continue to just play hard. And he said lock in on defense, and I think we did a good job of doing that. And then we just pushed the ball and got people the ball and got them wide open shots, honestly.
Could you tell that that Bethune-Cookman was tiring in the second half? They really looked like a tired team. It looked like a pretty sloppy second half. Did that help you guys?
I would say that honestly, I think we outran them kind of thing. We got them tired. Our transition is really fast, and when we get to moving, it's really hard to guard. It's really hard of a pace to guard, and that's why we just continue to just push the ball. Whether we were up by 20 or however many we were up by, we just continue to play fast because that's when our best offense is going.
In the last 3 games, you guys have been passing so much better than you did when you first started. That's something you've been working on a lot. The passes have been quick.
Yeah, I think in practice we've just been trying to share the ball a lot. We did it a lot in the summer. We kind of got away from it in the first couple games, I think. But today we were definitely back to sharing the ball, and it worked a lot today.
Robert, talk a little bit about your game. What went right for you tonight?
Mostly just being aggressive on the boards, and my teammates just finding me. Like Drake's a great point forward, just running in transition, finding me, and Mal had a good game on assist 7. So I just credit my teammates.
Drake, you have another big game across the board, 10 points, 15 assists, and seem to be the energizer. Do you go into every game feeling that way, that you need to be that player?
I mean, the team just needs me to be a facilitator, so I'm just going to do whatever I can to help this team win. It's not really about points, mostly what I do is facilitate. I try to get these guys shots. I don't know exactly where we shot from 3, but it was definitely a high percentage. So, I'm going to just continue to get these guys the ball so they can continue to just make shots. It's easy for me when I get to so much space because we have shooters everywhere. In all positions, we have so many shooters. It's easy for me to just play, and I just get so much space to operate and then get them the ball as well.
After a close loss to Kansas State and playing 2 games in 3 days, how did you guys prepare for tonight's contest?
Coach just challenged us defensively. The word after the game was toughness on Thursday. We just had to continue to play tough. We made some mental breakdowns towards the end of the game, whether it was turning over the ball or giving up offensive rebounds to them or not getting stops. So I think the main thing was just continue to play defense. That's one of our Achilles heels, honestly, is just that sometimes we stop playing defense because we're so good at and on offense. And so I think the main thing is just to continue to play defense, and it gives us our best offense, which is transition.
So what worked better for you guys in the second half to pull away like that?
I think we just got back to what we did in the first half. In the beginning of the first half, we just came out with a lot of energy and sharing the ball, and then we got stops on the defensive end. That was the biggest thing.
Was that second half, were you mostly playing man then?
Yeah, pretty much we played man the whole second half.
How much of a difference did that make, playing the man? Did that really fire you guys up and lock them down?
Yeah, at the end of the day, our man-to-man defense is going to have to be great if we're going to want to win games. We throw zones on sometimes to throw teams off, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to play man-to-man, and we did that tonight.